Here we are March 28th doing a test of the irrigation system at Sayward Farm. 2 minutes on each zone. Zone 1's turning on. I'm going to run over and take a look at how they're doing. There's 4 zones total. At the bottom of each zone is a box for emptying out the lines on the low side. Those sprayers are working well. 180-degree sprayers pointed away from the trees. You'll see the yellow flags in the background. Those are marking where we used to have pop-up heads. And those pop-up heads, we're using more water than we want to. Zone 2 is turning on now. We've got some raspberries. These are all 180-degree heads. A little bit of air in the lines because they've been drained out. Normally when we irrigate, we do it for more than 2 minutes. There we go. Raspberries are working. And the apple trees. This is the last one on this line. Here we've got, on this zone rather, there we've got a clean out box at the bottom, same as we had on the other side. So the line's gonna drain into there once all of the irrigating's done. That way in the winter time we don't get freezing. So we've pointed these guys away from the tree trunks, and the reason why we did that is because the tree trunks were getting too much moisture when those pop-up sprayers were coming. They were hitting them right on the trunk. Some of them started getting maybe canker. It was problems. So we're going to hope that now by watering away from the trunks and still hitting the root zone, we're going to have less disease problems. That zone's turned off, so now we're going to go to zone number 3 that's starting up. Top of the zone is a little farther down, right here. Once again, you see the pink flags in the background, or yellow or orange. Those are where we used to have pop-up sprayers. So I've tapped into those pop-up sprayers with a 1/4 inch line, put a T so that I could run 2 micro spray heads off of each 1/4 inch line, like that. This is a fig tree. All the other ones we saw were apples. That's where we had one of the pop-up heads. There's a T on that pop-up, so it's supplying the fig and this apple. That apple's getting well watered. The last plant on this line is the olive tree. So all the heads are working. At the bottom of this line we've got 2 pop-ups, old pop-ups, that we're not using anymore. We figured the monkey puzzle and the eucalyptus are going to be okay on their own. And again, at the bottom of the line is the clean out for the drain. This is a driveway bordered by trees, Sayward Farm. We did notice the trees on this side of the driveway are significantly smaller and trees on the other side of the driveway, over here. One of the ideas is possibly because of the nursery, getting some runoff, and fertilizers are making them grow. Okay, so now the last zone is starting up. This is the longest one. We've also added a 100-foot section to it. It's going to come up to the top of it. It's right here. The sprinklers are working. These guys are working. Those ones are working. All apple trees. Working. 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 Fig tree. Working. Another fig. Working. There's an olive tree. It only has one sprayer. That's to upgrade in the future. Here's goji berries. 4 of them. One's working. The other one's working. Number 3 looks like it's working. Number 4 is working. So we also dug a trench here, starting from that flag all the way along to the end. So there's a 1/2-inch line buried underneath there, and any more trees that want to be added can be plugged into it. Bye for now.